How do you live the gospel values outside of school?
Well, at church I altar serve and do liturgical dancing, and I also help out at the local studio I work at.
What do the gospel values mean to you?
They mean to respect everyone, like the way you want to be treated.
Do you think the gospel values truly affect how people live and treat each other?
Yeah, I think they do. I guess if you don't live your life through gospel values and treating everyone how they want to be treated, it really affects how everyone treats you and just the way you live.
How do you apply the gospel values to your daily life?
Well, you have to live how Jesus lived, treat everyone with respect and do nice things for people, help people out if they need help. If you see someone struggling or something, go and help them.
In leadership, how do you live out the gospel values at school?
Well, with ASB, we help out the community a lot by doing the Advent collection.
How do you live them outside of school?
Not gossiping, helping people who need help, even if it's a simple math equation, giving, donating.
What do the gospel values mean to you?
It's just a way to live life by, and I think that they teach us that well in school, how to follow the gospel values and the teachings of God.
Do you think gospel values truly affect how people live and treat each other?
I think it does, especially between the two campuses we have. I think we can all see that we all live out the gospel values.
How do you apply the gospel values to your daily life?
Helping out building blocks. I think it's a big change to see those little kids happy.
In leadership, how do you live out the gospel values at school?
As a member of the Jefferson Awards Committee, along with the other leaders, encompass the gospel values of service and respect in our school fundraisers and meetings. Through our assemblies that recognize outstanding service, we encourage other students to do service in their communities and live as Jesus did. And our meetings are conducted in a respectful manner where other perspectives are encouraged.
How do you live them outside of school?
I live out the gospel values outside of school through the various organizations I'm involved in. I show my faith through being a Eucharistic minister at St. Isidore's Church and support the life of the unborn through attending the Walk for Life the past 2 years. And I continue to serve the community through National Charity League and Girl Scouts.
What do the gospel values mean to you?
The gospel values are the qualities that Jesus displayed in his life on earth and are traits that individuals should strive to incorporate into their lives, thoughts, and choices.
Do you think the gospel values truly affect how people live and treat each other?
I think to people who value their relationship with God, their families and friends, that they do affect their choices and their decisions, but for people who are self-serving and don't care about their spiritual needs, that they don't incorporate them.
How do you apply the gospel values to your daily life?
In my daily life, I try to incorporate the gospel values into my choices, such as right judgment when I'm in difficult situations, and I also try to teach others about the Catholic faith when I'm talking with friends of other religions, and I try to respect my fellow classmates